The ravens gather come to feast on sovereigns great down to the least. They taste the same as souls released, if serve or king or knight or priest. Then we croon as sharp and cold, as tried and true as it is old. Come join the tune if you be bold. We sing a song of blood and gold. 'Tis no occasion for the frail. Piss not your pants and never wail. Think on the wenches, coin and ale, that wait for those who tell the tale. The ravens gather come to feast on sovereigns great down to the least. They taste the same as souls released, if serve or king or knight or priest. And if your bowels they do impale, should your blood run and leave you pale, enjoy that last breath you inhale, for nevermore shall you travail. The hymn we croon is sharp and cold, as tried and true as it is old. Come join the tune if you be bold. We sing a song of blood and gold. The ravens gather come to feast on sovereigns great down to the least. They taste the same as souls released, if serve or king or knight or priest.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 17 now of Ravens Gather as we enter the home stretch of our little quest. Okay, we are back after a long break last week to catch everyone up. Oh, you know what? Why don't we do? Why don't we have a player catch us up on what's going on? Anyone?
We are about to go to battle.
Yeah, but before that,
Yes, leading up to that from the.
no, we had to take a boat from Caerleon to Albion. On the way, a wicked wind that laughed took the ship and sailed it westward to the Irish Sea, where a bunch of Vikings under Ragnar the Boneless ambushed us. Thankfully, Coco's character, Cormac MacTold, knows them. We got an audience in Dublin when we met Ivor the Boneless, who had a prisoner who happened to be the one person we didn't want it to be.
Yes, and from there you escape with the help of one of the serving girls, Helga, who may be more than she appears. You headed down south, and you ran into the king of Mumain, Senfalaid, with his army heading north to meet the army of Ivar the Boneless, which was in turn heading south, looking for you. And when last we left off, the two forces were staring each other down. Okay, so there is probably about roughly between 1,500 and 2,000 guys in each force. Almost entirely infantry. There are a handful of horses on either side. Both these armies tend to fight on the ground. And the two are just staring at each other for the moment across the valley. On the other side, you do see two men in particular sitting horses ahead of the army on the Viking side, one of whom is exceedingly large. And you think you know who that is. He's talking to the man next to him, who then begins riding up towards you. And this would be Ranulf, the gentleman of Cormac's acquaintance that he sailed with and who escorted you into the port of Dublin. Sires, Cormac, I bring a message from my lord. Neither of our armies are supposed to be in this kingdom. We are chasing fugitives, and I don't know where you were heading with your force, my king, but I doubt it was to invade Legan. And King Cain says, we have business elsewhere. When we saw you approaching, we thought it might be best to see what was happening. Ranulph nods. My lord has an appointment with your guest, and if he is willing to keep that appointment, we will be on our way, and you can be on your way. Is this acceptable to all concerned? If my lord is victorious, he expects the prisoners to be returned to him. If King Percival is victorious, he points over out to the shore, and you see the west wind is being sailed along under escort. We will return your ship and goods and return to Dublin. We'll have a message for you presently, the king says, and Ranulph bows again and heads off. And King Sayan comes over to you, Percival. This is your decision, and I will back you whatever you decide, but he is quite right. My army is expected somewhere else. This is a distraction I do not need.
No, it's fair to understand, but your army is not mine to command. These men have been paid to serve me. They will. But your army are free men or under your liege. It is up to you to decide what they will do. I will not even begin to decide their fate for them. If they turn and leave the field this moment, I will think nothing less of them. It is not their crown or their flag they fight for. But if they stay, and we fight, and together we remove this Viking scourge from these islands, then the strength of union between our two kingdoms will last forever. The choice is yours, my lord.
If they wish to fight, I am happy to fight. Will you accept his terms of single combat?
Hang on.
That is your decision. By the way, my Lord King, there's a cat crawling all over you.
Yes, indeed. Merlin has things to say. Are you happy now? Okay.
It's the Black Panther of the Isles.
I make no, yes, indeed. I make no illusions to myself that I can beat that giant in battle. But I can wound him. I can cripple him. He will take my life, but I will take his future. And that future will be yours to capitalize upon and crush this army before them. Without him driving them forward, they will break. That is all I can give you with my life.
You are the one who stands challenged. That decision
and I
is
will
yours.
accept the challenge. Let it be said, Percival died on his feet, not on his heel.
I honor your choice, sir. And
If I may take a moment amongst these men to discuss something before we move forward.
Of course. And he heads back to deal with his men.
So I wave the ravens over.
Coming. Yeah.
Gentlemen, do any of you have pen, quill and ink, parchment, anything we can write with?
I actually have one in my bag. Here we go.
Then write down what I'm to dictate, and I will sign it at the bottom. On this day of our Lord, does anyone know the date?
It would be March the 10th, we'll say.
On this day of our Lord, the 10th of March, the year being whatever, I, King Parsifal of Caroline, hereby proclaim that these men write in their
Wait,
names.
hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
And then you will put your names there, and then you will all sign this document when it is done, are to be given land of good value within my kingdom for having served me nobly in a time of troubles. So say I, King Barsifal of Carolyn. Now I will sign this, and you have one job. Should I die, deliver that to my wife and defend the kingdom with yours. And I take his quill and I sign the bottom of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant to either slay or be slain by. Could really go either way.
Hold on. When he walks, he has a limp. I noticed it. Do I roll for combat? Or military foods? Do I roll for combat to see how much of a bonus I give him?
Oh, yeah, he's aware of that. That won't be it. That won't affect anything here because he's a trained fighter. You had the bonus with the picked because he had a much lower skill because you had time to properly coach him before the fight. Yeah, that wouldn't apply here.
Ivor has a limp. Go ahead.
Yes, he's renowned for it. He's famous. I'll do my best to make sure if he lives, he has only one leg left at the end of this fight.
Okay,
what
so
dice does this game use again?
This uses 2d6 for everything. Basically, you're trying to hit a 7 or better plus skill or trait, whatever you're using against, minus whatever difficulty.
All right, cool beans. I'm good to go. Yeah, so then let King Cian know that when he is ready, we are resolved to honorable combat.
Okay, he comes over to you before you head over. Cut his balls off.
I thought I might wear them as a necklace if I live, but
he laughs very hard.
Should I not take them yourself, have them bronzed, and deliver them to my kingdom as a trophy for my bride?
She was bronze balls.
Okay, so do you ride over or are you going to walk? It's probably about 100 yards. Okay.
I'm going to walk slowly, determinedly. Let everyone see him.
You see him over there. It's like when he gets off his horse and he starts walking towards you as well.
I stop at about the halfway point, let him catch up, and also hopefully tire him out a little bit with that limp.
I'm trying to remember.
The king stops you before you head off. Take a proper sword, not that garbage you picked up on your escape.
Whatever
he gives you a very big, heavy, leaf end blade Irish sword. So it's a little larger than you're accustomed to. It's basically a bastard sword.
Isn't it a claymore?
No, not quite. That would be the claymore would be a great sword.
And in Scotland.
And that's not around yet.
Ultimately in Albion.
I'm trying to remember if I've met this lippy dude before, if I can give him any insight of how he fights.
He's basically, from the stories you've all heard, he's basically just a wild animal and relies on brute strength because he's hugely big. That and terror, because people are just scared shitless. Most people will run just at the sight of him. Okay, so he comes out and meets you across the field. Well, little king, you're braver than I thought, but you have honor. My man, Ranulph, explained my terms, and you accept them?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. This may be my last chance to speak to you as a man, though barely one you are. You're a godless heathen. You're a dog that has been let off its chain. You're a bear that has been shaved inadequately and taught to walk. Today, for the first time in your life, you will fight a man as God made him. We shall see which triumphs, animal or man.
I will hang you from a tree and spear you in the belly for Wotan the One-Eyed.
Yes. Pagan
pulls
blah,
out
blah, blah.
a sword. He pulls out a very nice sword that you recognize. It was the one that was thrown to you in the arena.
That belongs to my man. I'll have to take it back after I remove your arm at the shoulder.
Have at you. and he comes charging in, howling. Ah! Now, this is simultaneous, so give me your 2d6 plus 6 is your skill.
Mm-hmm.
Minus is
Sorry, what? So I'm sorry. What skill am I
defense, which
using?
is 5. So 2d6 plus 1, believe melee skill, which
2d6
is
plus
plus
1.
6. After his defensive modifier
Yeah.
is taken out of it. So 2d6 plus 1 is your final roll.
Okay. 5, 6, 10 total.
10. That is definitely a hit.
Well, I
As
wasn't
is
trying to hit
his.
him though. So,
Oh, what do you?
so I don't know how your combat system works.
Okay.
Well, he's charging in like an animal. So my goal was to sidestep him and try and trip him.
Okay,
Let him
that
eat
will
some
be
mud.
okay. That will count as a melee attack or a hand-to-hand count. What's your unarmed?
My unarmed is 4.
4. Okay. Unarmed. We will call that a sweep. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So give me 2d6 plus 4. 2d6 straight after everything.
36 straight. Well, straight I get a 10 again.
Ah, that works. Okay, now he has to ooh. He stumbles forward and falls on his belly. He is stunned one turn.
Well,
He can defend himself, but he cannot attack.
I would like to, on my next available action, staple him to the dirt of Ireland.
Okay, well, his attack also takes place during this turn.
Sure.
Okay, and your defense. Where did I put that? Right. Okay. You're wearing mail. You take a cut across the chest before he goes down for 4 points, bringing you down to
My
32. Yes, or for your DP,
DP.
which is right underneath the stats.
Damage points. I had healthy of 32.
Yes.
Oh,
32? I thought it was 34. So it's 28 you're at.
I'm at 28. Okay.
Okay, I had you down as 34.
Noted.
Okay, and what is your first wounded state level?
24.
24. Okay, he gives you a cut across the chest. It hurts, it stings, nothing too serious. You stick your leg out from under him. He goes down on his belly. He turns over. If he can go into defensive stance, he may not attack.
I'm sorry, say that all again because all I
Okay.
heard was.
Okay, so
He's on his belly.
He hits the ground on his stomach. As you go over him, he turns over. He is prone. He can defend himself. He cannot attack this turn.
Well, then I'm attacking him.
Okay. Are you going to go aggressive or are you just going to stay in defense?
I don't know what that means, but since he can't attack me this round, I'll go aggressive as it gives me a better chance to hit him.
Okay. We'll call that an all-out attack. You get to make 2 attacks. So 2d6 plus 1 twice.
All right. First one is 10 again. Holy crap. And the second
Amazing.
one is 11.
Ooh.
Amazing.
He's in defensive, so 10, 9, 8, and 9. Both still hits. Okay. And that's 3d. And confirm me on your the second page of that, the bastard sword. What is the damage? Is it
2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3. 7, 10. Ooh. And 4, 5, 6, 7. You have done enough to score a critical on the initial attack.
Nice. Don't know what that means, but nice.
That means we roll on the fun critical table, which fortunately I was smart enough to put all the stuff at the back.
Hopefully you cleave his head in half.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
staple his heart
Give
to
me
the
a
earth.
2d6 roll. We'll have you roll for your critical.
Well, I don't know if higher or lower is better, but I got a fucking 6. So
Okay,
I got it
6.
right in the middle.
That is for hit location. That is the head. Give me 2d6 for the level.
Oh, so
That would be a 10 again.
A 10. Ooh, fuck. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just rolling numbers and hearing reactions. It's fun.
The first stroke just kind of cuts him across the cheek. You come back and basically brain his ass. He is now up to 3 more additional turns stunned after this. He is about helpless.
Good. Then I can remove him easily from this earth.
So you're just going to wail on him?
No, I'm going to take his head off his shoulders and then do something with his head once I have it as my possession.
Okay. You can't do anything this turn. He was in full defense. Okay, so next turn, 2d6 plus 3. Because he is still squirming around.
Plus 3.
Plus
Sorry,
2 because you're aiming a shot at the neck.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6 and a 5, which gives me an 11. Plus 2 gives me a 13.
Okay, and that's
best dice in the world, by the way. Chess X.
Okay, you basically decapitate him. I'm a little disappointed. That went very quick. This is the wyvern battle all over again.
Did you guys kill a wyvern in like 2 hits?
Yeah, well, like 4, but
all right,
the only one who got hit was me.
So you just destroyed him. You
so
just
he's dead.
Yeah, he has been
take
decapitated.
His head, I hold it up and show it to the Viking army, and summing up all my kingly voice, I scream so all the Irish behind me can hear, Eren Gobra, which means Ireland forever, and is a fucking battle cry.
Huge
so they can
cheer.
decide what they're going to do.
You hear a huge cheer behind you. I'm going to do a morale check. They just lose. You guys are standing there watching this. You're cheering, and you just hear the Irish army behind you just lose their shit, and they're just racing forward now, screaming their head off. Even the king, he's into it too now.
I pick up. I forget Coco's character's name.
Oh, Cormac.
Cormac. I pick up Cormac's sword and then turn to wait till he gets close enough to hand it to him.
Okay, what are you guys doing as the Irish army just races past you, screaming bloody murder, charging towards you guys?
I'm on my horse, right?
You are on a horse, yes. They loaned you a horse.
I ride up to the King Percival and lend him a hand. Get on.
So be it. And I take the hand and get pulled up.
I ride back to safety.
The fight is that way at times.
Yeah, my job is to get you home, not to get you to the fight.
Yes, but they're fighting for me.
The Northmen have broken, and they are just running, and some of them are being cut down. By the end of it, by the time the Irish get tired and give up, they've killed about half of them. The other half managed to slip away. The boats that were out on the sea have turned around, and the guys that were manning your ship just basically climbed down into their long ships, and they've just left it behind offshore, anchored there. This is probably wrapped up in about an hour.
No, so I want to talk to King Cian again, but they can do what they need to do, obviously.
I actually like, you want to talk to the other king?
Yes, I must. It's protocol.
I actually get off the horse and let him ride it. I kind of take myself to the boat.
Okay. You're gonna. It's probably about 30 yards offshore, anchored. So you're not going to just walk to it.
I look at it.
So as you guys as you get back to the camp, Maeve has retrieved some food from the tents and from the baggage train. And you guys are all having a little picnic, watching this just slaughter take place as the Northmen flee from the Irish army. And the king and Sir Francesco return.
I actually let King ride the horse. I get off of it before he gets to the court.
Oh, I get off once we're there too, for sure.
Okay. I just follow the king.
I'm just waiting for King Cian.
Hurry up and wait.
Oh, and Cormac, you notice the king is holding a very familiar looking sword.
Well, I already said I gave it back to him. You missed that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thank him.
Okay, after probably about 90 minutes, the the officers who are on horseback. The whole army's heading back this way, but the officers on horseback, the king and probably about 12 of his closest retainers are riding, and they come trotting back up to the camp. Oh, that was a great fun. That was amazing what you did, sir, to get somebody to give you a big bear hug.
Please, thank you, but
Oh, forgive me.
Maeve has applied a ointment. Hopefully, it will heal. And I hand him Limpy's head.
Big bastard, like a melon.
We have a ship, and we need to sail to Albion.
Yes. You'll need a crew.
With no crew. Have you one we can borrow?
We can probably arrange you up a crew in Chasel.
Then let's do
about
that.
A day's ride south of here. I unfortunately have some place to bring my army, as I said, but I will send you a letter of safe conduct, and you will be treated with respect and put up there. In fact, they will begin immediately trying to round up sailors for you to bring you on your way. We have been delayed at least 2 days dealing with this, but I must be on my way. That was an amazing battle, sir. You destroyed
Don't get yourself killed. I look forward to having you for dinner at my castle sometime.
Absolutely. I shall be there, sir. And he gives a nod and he mounts back his horse and he starts riding up towards this guy's casualty. It's like, that's enough fun. Let's gather up. The king of Lagan awaits us in battle. Not a silly slaughter like this.
So I just look at Cormac and I just go, the sad part of it all is if these Irish could unify, they'd drive the Vikings out tomorrow.
Wow.
But they're too busy fighting each other over gods.
God's land, it's all the same. It's always something.
Aye. Well, gentlemen, I am now at your mercies again. Lead on and I will follow.
Well, we need to get you back to Camelot.
No. I must go to Merlin.
Merlin is in Caerleon.
Then that is where we are going. At least that's where I need to go. My apologies. I'm being a little too kingly.
So we go back to Camelot, and then I will take you to the cave Merlin is in.
He's not in his cave anymore. Where did the vision tell me to go, Doc?
It told you that in the northernmost reaches of the Pictus lands, there is a barrow cave beneath a henge that you must find, and the sword is in a cavern.
Barrowlands, Albion, right? Scotland.
Yes, the very northernmost reaches of Scotland.
In a dream, he told me to head to the furthest north parts of Albion, the Pictish lands. And there's a cave beneath a henge, and that is where he awaits.
We saw him in a cave in Caerleon.
He is a trickster and a magician. He makes you see what he needs you to see at the time. He made me see this. I must follow it through, Sir Francesco.
Okay, so as we can see from our little map here, you are close to this town, just south of Dublin, and Chasel is in the bottom, a White Kingdom. It's the large building you see there on the map. It's about 100 miles, so actually it's going to be a little more than a day. I was misleading you there. That's probably a 3-day trip on foot.
Oh yeah, easily 4 probably.
Or you could try to find a boat. There's the new fishing village, which your refugees were heading for, and they might be willing to help you, assuming they've been accepted by the new community.
What do you counsel?
Quick question: the Norse agreed to give us our ship and our stuff back?
Yes, the ship is sitting about 30 yards offshore, anchored. No one aboard it, from what you can see.
Should we bring that with, or no? Nobody knows how to sail, do they?
No. But
Cormac does. He could probably guide you into limping it along. You couldn't go out to sea in it, though. You'd all get killed.
All right,
He could probably guide you well enough to just get it moved a little further south, at least, so that it's safe. But I would not try going around that cape to the south of you, where Leggett and Moumane meet, because that would be dangerous sailing.
All right, then we're 3 days from guaranteed sailors, or a short ride to see if fishermen want to take up the high seas. What do you counsel, gentlemen?
Well, we do not have half of our fighting force is dead. We only have a dozen or so men. We have men in Camelot who can recruit.
There's a ship we must deal with first.
Yeah, but a ship to where?
Do we go to the fishing village to see if there are those who want to join us? Or do we go to the 3 or 4 days to the other city where we will find sailors available? And then come back here and reclaim the ship.
Shooting the ship is risky.
I would vote to go to the city because we have that notary from the King of Ireland.
Also, Grunt, I am gonna have to ask you, can you watch over the ship for us?
If someone can get me out, the grunt does not swim. Someone must get me to a boat. I am from Forest. Do not laugh at me.
No, I'm not a very good swimmer either. Okay, look, me and Grunt are gonna go north. We'll take a shipping village there. I'll secure the ship is safe. Then I'll meet everybody with at the city. I'll ride on horse. I will be there quickly. Okay. Hello.
Well, does the devil have your tongues, or do you speak, men?
Hey, it didn't say anything. Okay, again. I'll say again because I said, I will go now to the fishing village with Grunt. Take a ship, fishing boat. Make sure he gets on the boat. We'll look after it for us, and then I will ride south on a horse to reach you at the city. Okay.
Well, you could probably get to this village within the hour and catch up with them probably in another 2.
I'll go to the village with Grunt and
it's not far away.
And meet up with you as long as you follow the road. Okay.
Does that appease all of you?
Sounds like a plan.
The guys whose names he can't read because the screen's too damn small. Second, does that work for Melchior? No, Con?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Cormac.
Cormac and Boyden Wallace.
Yeah. Cormac, you offered. You want me to go with you? Are you good? Do you think you don't feel like Italian question?
I think we should go with them. I will take 3 of our men also for this. It will be the escort, the safeguarding force for the ship. Grunt and 2
the only one to get everybody on.
Okay.
Okay, so you're taking how many of the men with you?
2 men and Grunt.
Okay, so that leaves 10 riders, and Maeve is still with you. And she actually comes over to you, Percival, and gives a little bow. It's like, I don't think I'd be welcome in my old position in Dublin. Might I accompany you, gentlemen? I am a skilled healer, as I have demonstrated. I could be of use.
Did I not make it clear you are part of my retinue?
I just want to be certain, sir. I didn't want to presume. Thank you, my king. She gives a little curtsy, an awkward little curtsy. She's a country girl.
Now, if you don't mind, gentlemen, I've taken an impressive hit to my chest and would like to get on the road before I pass out. Are we decided in our actions?
Yes.
I told writing notes.
Let's move.
Okay, so Sir Francesco, within an hour, you manage to get to the fishing village. You see a couple of familiar faces from the village you liberated. They're in the center of town. It looks like they've been put to work doing menial tasks, repairing nets and fixing boats and stuff. They're trying to be let in, but it looks like they haven't been turned away at least. And the local headman is there, like overseeing them, watching them, criticizing, just letting everyone know he's in charge because there's another headman here in town. And he wants to make sure he establishes himself. So he's being very critical of their work. But doesn't seem hostile. And he looks behind him. And he seems to be a bit taken aback. He sees an armed man on horse with a giant goddamn ogre walking next to him and 10 armed men.
No, 2 armed men. 2 armed men.
Oh, 2 armed men. Yes, sorry.
Hello.
Still, ogre.
Hello there.
And the old headman from the village kind of calms him down. These are friends. They're the ones who liberated us from the Northmen. And everybody's just like gathering in the street now. Everybody's like, "Oh my, what the hell is going on here?" This is drawing quite the crowd. And the new headman kind of like looks at the other guy and kind of grabs him by the arm and makes him come over as he approaches you. He goes, "My lord, what can our humble and very poor village do for you?"
We would want a simple boat fit enough for all of us, and we will return it by the hour, if possible.
We have only small boats. We would need 2 or 3 to take you over. Where are you going exactly, my lord?
We have a ship anchored an hour south of here.
All right, we
Some way to board it.
We can help you there. You don't look like you have much of a crew to sail a ship.
No, we don't.
Well, I'll not tell you your business, my lord. And he yells at a couple of the fishermen, and they start dragging some leather fishing boats over that are big enough. One guy will take Grant, and they're having a heated but very quiet, whispered argument about who's going to take Grant, because nobody seems terribly thrilled by the idea of getting into a small boat with him. And they start directing your 2 soldiers to one and you to another. And eventually they find somebody who's brave enough. He's like, "Oh, I'll take the creature."
Hey.
And they sail you up. They sail you back down the shore and up to the boat, and you climb aboard. And now, who's staying? Is Grant staying with these 2 guys, or just Grant?
Grant and the 2 guys are here to guard the boat.
Okay. "I shall protect you with my life. None shall steal the water house."
Yes. Thanks, Grant. I get to the shore, get to my post, and ride
They bring
south.
you back to the village. And in probably you guys have about like 2.5 hours head start. He fairly quickly catches up with you, though, because he's on horseback, and the rest of you guys are all walking. Oh, actually, you have 1 horse. The king gave you another horse because for the king to ride. He decided it wasn't correct for him to be walking, so you have an extra horse, especially since he was wounded.
Hi guys, I arrive on horse.
Okay, so you guys have 2 horses between you.
Step safe.
Okay, and you walk basically for a full day before you start getting pretty tired. The ground is starting to get fairly marshy. You could spend another 2 or 3 hours. It's getting dark, but you could spend another 3 hours heading down south to the large towns of Matshu, or you can take refuge in the hills and woods nearby. This kingdom is aligned with Mumain, however, so your letter of passage would protect you here as well.
Excellent.
To the city, we go to camp. I don't think the gates. Let's keep our heads down and camp outside. If anything happens, we will identify discreetly and keep moving on. Yes?
Excellent.
Sounds like a plan.
I get off my horse and start making tents as we scout the camping site.
Okay, you can find a nice dry patch. Again, it's pretty marshy here, but you can find a decent little hillock that you can set up a camp and start a fire on. Okay, so are you guys going to set up any kind of watch arrangement, or how are you going to do this? You're also pretty hungry. You have some dried pork that was given to you, and a small cask of mead. So, is anybody going to do any hunting, or are you just going to deal with what you've got?
I was gonna tell y'all to try to do some hunting.
Yeah, I'll go with Con. I grabbed the bow earlier from Norseman. I'll try to help him hunt down a deer or something.
Okay, so Khan and Cormac are to go out hunting. Okay, Boyden and King Percival, what will you guys be doing?
Rest.
Is the pork salted?
Yes, it is heavily.
Oh dear. Is there anywhere I could wash off the salt so I don't die from dehydration?
In the swamp water. I don't know how you feel about that.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's like scotch.
I'll just drink because salted pork tends to be a little bit overboard, at least in this day and age.
Well, they don't want it rotten. Okay, so you guys are making camp. Cormac and Khan. And you have the bird and the snake with you, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you guys are out walking. Where do you want to head? Into the woods or into the marsh?
Let's go in the woods, let's say.
Yeah, the woods.
Let's see what's a weird fish. Yeah, I head to the woods.
Okay, you head into the woods. Oddly enough, you don't really see hide nor hair of any animals.
Mm.
You do hear some fluttering. It sounds like wings, but you look around, you don't see any birds.
I'm gonna go up in a tree.
Okay.
Why don't you send your bird? Well, if you want to climb a tree, you can climb a tree, my friend.
I'm hiding in the tree, but I'm gonna start using the eyes of my bird to try to see what's in the air.
Okay. Where exactly are you inspecting?
I think my bird is back flying over the campsite, but watching over me.
Okay. You don't catch anything through the bird's eyes. You don't see anything unusual through the bird's eyes. You do hear some rustling in the tree leaves around you, though, and every now and then you see one bounce like it's been disturbed, but you can't catch sight of whatever it is.
Try to get a scent.
You smell. It smells like sweet wine and lilacs. Something you probably wouldn't normally smell in a near a pretty fetid swamp. It seems unusual.
Oh,
It's like a very pleasant meadow kind of smell that seems out of place.
Oh no.
smelling wine and lilacs.
I'll whisper up to him. What's going on up there?
I don't know. I'm coming down.
Good idea. It's a bit odd that there's no game around here.
Yeah.
You hear a laugh. It sounds like a child's laugh, but very small, very slight. You can barely make it out.
You know, it's my experience when I hear children laughter where it shouldn't be. I usually leave. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna head back to camp. I'm not dealing with no
Just gonna go make a coffee while they're doing their stuff, dude.
some haunted doll or whatever the hell's out there.
And as you turn to leave the forest, you see this gentleman in burnished bronze armor. And you start hearing a sound you've heard before, a buzzing, like a swarm of insects. And you see bright lights dancing around him.
Oh no.
All right then.
And he's just standing there looking at you. You assume he's looking at you. You can't make out his face through the helmet.
Who are you?
I don't think he's the one that laughed. I think we need to get out of here.
I don't turn my back to him and I back away.
He raises his arm and points towards you. You carry something dangerous with you. I've been allowed to give you this warning and no other. And he snaps his finger, and the pixies start swarming around him and create this glowing light, and then they disperse, and he's gone.
He was pointing at Cormac or myself.
The two of you, you're standing next to each other. He didn't seem to be specifically pointing at either of you, just the pair.
God, what was that? And I started looking at my pack. What is it? And I'm, is it this? Is it that? The Vikings took all my gear anyway.
And as you turn around to leave, you see there is a freshly killed deer, gutted and skinned, just lying on the grass in front of you, like you almost fall over it as you turn around.
I believe you have a better nose than me. Is this poisoned?
That's what I'm checking out for poisoning.
Nope, seems to be good. Nice fresh meat. To all inspection, it seems perfectly fine. Whoever dressed it was a master. You can tell just by looking at it.
I grab one side of the legs and get ready to tear it off, I guess.
Okay. Are you going to like cut it up there, or are you just going to bring it back to your camp?
I was going to bring it back to the camp.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're just going to like shoulder it and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, double shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily carry that. Okay, so the rest of you back at camp, they're gone not very long at all, and you see them coming back, and they've got a fully dressed deer that Khan has slung over his shoulders.
Hey, nice catch.
Wow, you guys make short work.
Born in the woods.
I don't think so fast.
That must be a record.
But be aware, we did hear some weird voices in the woods and a bronze knight who warned us that we have something that we. What do you say? We don't. That can be what?
You carry something dangerous with you.
Something dangerous.
What? Well armed, dangerous, and well armed. You have to be more specific.
It was a weird, like vision or.
Well, I'm gonna go put another T on, and let's wait for Bear to get back. So I will be right back, just because I don't want anybody to miss this part. Hang on.
Okay.
He was
I
surrounded
have
by
a feeling about this.
pixies, and he left us this game.
Wait.
Just discuss among yourselves.
You said pixies, correct?
He was surrounded by pixies. I was about to run because, well, pixies, but then he warned us, and then he left this deer, and when he disappeared.
Is this
is
the
it
same night that approached us in the forest in Calderon?
How would it be the same? How would he come from here to there?
Magic. I'm sure the sea have a way of traveling that we do not.
You know what? It's his cousin.
How did you procure this deer?
He left it for us.
You should not touch a gift from the Fae. It never works out well in the end.
It worked out the one time we did it. We found a way to the cave.
There's no other game in the forest. We could check the marsh and maybe get some type of frog or something, but
I'd rather die from dehydration from this
salamander.
Khan's slicing the meat up, getting it prepared.
That's where it came from, my friend. Partake or not is your decision. As you're fully aware of what happened.
I think I'll just take my chances, and begin cooking it.
I'm gonna eat my rations and watch you guys. I'm with.
Is
Morgan.
Maeve here?
Don't eat the deer. Don't eat the deer.
Yes,
Cast it back into the forest.
For all,
Yeah,
we know,
definitely also just reasons.
for all we know, they may turn to deer themselves, and then we may end up hunting them, and then we'll find out one's blue. Oh no, I ate corn.
blue-faced deer.
Yeah. This deer had the
Wouldn't it
blue
be a
nose,
stag?
blue balls.
Wouldn't it be a stag if you eat a deer? If you become a deer, wouldn't it be a stag?
Sure. Would be a doe.
A deer, a female deer.
Mm. Okay, Dr. Mango's gonna.
He's making tea right now.
That dirty tree water.
Alrighty. Okay, so is everybody caught up?
Yeah, do not touch the deer.
Yes. Maeve in particular seems very alarmed. She's like, "Get rid of that! Get rid of that! Never take a gift from the Fae. Never take a gift from the Fae. It's always a trick. It's always a trick. They're not to be trusted."
Oh, that's what
I tried telling them, but they won't listen. As they're cooking.
As I'm chewing my rations, I listen to you.
Oh, is that? Are you guys actually? Have you actually started cooking it, or what are you? What are you doing?
I was beginning to cook it, but now that Maeve says don't do it, I'm thinking, okay, moving back from it slowly.
Just she's bury it right away. Give it back to them. That's how you return it. Bury it and return it.
I grab a shovel and make a hole.
You have men for that, don't you?
Dude, what?
Don't you have men for that? You're the leader.
Yeah, but
Delegate.
King Percival.
I was born a
Uh-huh.
peasant.
You noticed something about Maeve.
What do I
All
notice
this
about
exchange is
Maeve?
done. She is
She have a
sweating.
fine hunger?
She is sweating profusely and shaking. It seems much her reaction.
Child,
Yes, my lord.
what concerns you?
Dealing with the Fae, they're very, very dangerous. No one should eat of that deer.
Why?
It could cast a spell on you. You could go to sleep and wake up in the Fae realm, and if you ever manage to return, hundreds of years might pass. There's no telling. There's no such thing as a gift from the Fae. They're
Well,
always
then is there
after
a way to
something.
find out what the Fae want?
I think it is best not to know.
I do not.
During our hunt, we encountered a bronze knight surrounded by pixies, and he said we carry something very dangerous.
Did he say what we carry that might be dangerous?
Just left us a deer.
That's not their way. They like to leave riddles, half truths. You, for all I know, I watched you cut off the giant man's head in one fell swoop.
Boyden is looking at Maeve, very suspect.
Where did you see this knight?
In the woods just beyond the bush.
So I get up and I start walking into the woods towards where he pointed.
Yeah, I'll go with him. I'll show him where it
I
was.
follow him immediately. Make sure he's safe.
I'm going to stay at camp because I think it's pointless.
I'm finished
I-
with this deer.
But I'm giving
Okay.
Maeve the stink eye.
Okay, so you've got 10 guys with you. Who's are you taking any men with you, or who's staying at the camp?
No.
Maeve does not want to go into the woods.
I will stay with Maeve.
Okay, and are the soldiers coming with you guys, or are they staying in the camp?
I just look at two guys and say, "Hey, two guys, come with me," and I follow
No.
the king.
I turn when I hear that. I go, none. Myself, yourself, and this man are more than enough.
How do you know?
I'm king.
Oh, okay. Now I believe you.
I can argue with that.
Fine.
Italian-
I'll just tell them go. I'll just follow you. Okay, fine.
Italian, have some trust in things once in your life.
I follow him.
Okay, so who is heading to the forest?
Me,
I'll
Cormac, and Leah and Francesco, right?
Yep.
I'll show the way.
Oh, and okay, and Khan, what are you doing?
I'm finishing burying the deer and protecting the camp. Going to be
Okay.
scouting the skies with my bird.
Okay, as you're burying it, You prick your finger on the antler,
Oh, you.
and it's bleeding, and it stings.
So you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
I'm in danger.
Do you
Oh, no,
do
you're
anything with the wound? It's not serious, but it's like it
Yeah,
hurts.
I
It's throbbing.
have 30 doses of anti-venom. I'm going to take one of those first of all. And then start doing my herbalism and alchemy to try to, I guess, figure out what I can do to try to help it.
Okay, you throw down one of the one of the universal anti-venoms you were given. It tastes absolutely foul. You nearly retch as soon as you quaff that. You're like, oh my god, that was awful. And you're used to eating some disgusting damn shit out in the woods. But that was just awful.
Okay.
And give me a 2d6 plus your spirit trait bonus, please.
And I got a 6 plus 3, 9.
9. Out of a weird compulsion, you stick your tongue in your mouth to like suck the wound, and you feel a little woozy. And then you look over and you see Maeve, and you see what looks to be strings coming up off of her.
Okay.
Like from all her limbs, like there's strings just going up and disappearing up into the air, and they're glowing faintly in a very sickly red color.
I'm going to work my way around close to her.
Yeah, she kind of sees you. Is there something the matter, Khan?
Are you okay? You look cold.
Oh, well, I'm very nervous about this. You should finish burying that deer.
While she's talking, is one of these strings moving her mouth up and down?
No, they don't. They appear to be just go to arms and shoulders. But every time she moves, like her hand, you see the strings move along with it.
Boyden's watching her. Is she wearing her hair in a way that it's covering her ears?
Yes, but you have seen her ears before. They appeared to be normal, at least then.
And quite lovely and bewitching.
Well, okay.
Dave, what are you?
What are you talking about?
There's strings hanging from your arms and legs, or from the sky.
You touched the deer. I have to say I'm disappointed and annoyed. I told you I have many, many puppets. And we're going to hold on you there.
I was about to stab her in the face.
Okay, so Cormac, Percival, and Sir Francesco, you are coming to the edge of the woods on top of the little hill where you guys saw the knight. And he is standing there waiting. You see this guy standing there. And he gives a very slight bow.
I give him one back.
I follow.
You have me at disadvantage, sir. I do not know your name.
My name would mean nothing here.
Then
But
do I
I
call
know
you
you.
Bronze Knight, B Knight? What?
Call me messenger. For that is
Very
the
well
purpose
then,
I serve.
messenger. You know who I am?
I do, King.
That saves time. You told my allies that we carry something of danger. And while I understand the way of the she is to be cryptic, I am king, and I need to know, what do we carry that is dangerous?
You picked up a toy.
I did or they did?
All of you did.
Ah, Maeve, the
What?
girl.
Indeed. And he bows like,
She is one of yours then, as I suspected.
She has our blood. She is not one of ours, and she is not even her own anymore.
Whose is she?
Maeve, as you suspected earlier, was a witch who carried a trace of our blood in her veins. She was very eager to learn all she could. And that thirst for knowledge led her to a mistress who made use of her. She is just a shell now, a dancing thing on strings for another,
Would
a
this be
body for
Mab?
some who has none.
Would it be Mab who controls her?
And he bows again. Indeed.
So I just look at Francisco. Like I said, I'm king. I just look back at the guy. And I look back at the guy and go, well then, messenger, is she a threat to us?
She is your enemy. She is just a dancing body. The mind within her is Morgana herself.
Then Mabe stands against us.
The Lich Queen dances in her flesh.
So be it.
We have
We'll
risked
let
much to
Merlin
bring you
sort
this.
Yes, I'm sure you have. And I'm sure the cost will go on forever with me and my men. But we shall take her to Merlin and let Merlin decide her fate.
What? Wait, no. What?
So I just half look at Francisco as if like, what the fuck did you just say?
Maybe we'll discuss this later.
And with that, the pixies spin around him again. There's a flash of light, and he's gone.
So I turn to Francisco. I don't trust him. I don't trust her.
Don't trust anybody.
I trust
I'm Italian.
Merlin. If we kill her, we risk the wrath of Map. If we keep her with us, at least we know where the blow will come from when it comes. If we get her to Merlin, we may get advantage in these things.
Okay.
At this point, as you're discussing this, you hear shouting from back in the direction of the camp. Frantic shouting.
Run!
Okay.
Boyden
and Khan. Okay, so she reveals to you, I told you I have many puppets.
I draw my blade.
I step back to my spear.
Let us know when we're there.
She said, oh, how rude. A fine young girl like this, you would draw weapons on her. And she holds out her hands. I'm going to need 2d6 plus spirit bonuses from both of you. Minus 6. Minus 6.
A -2. Oh, dear God.
What's that?
I'm going to go ahead and say I cower. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6 as well.
6. And what are your bonuses?
3.
4.
So you both just miss. Your weapons just heat up and start glowing, and you drop them.
Ah!
And the men are now, they see that there's something wrong, and they see that. And they're all standing up, and they're like, holy fucking shit. It's a fairy. It's a fairy.
I'm holding a spear. Does my shaft still heat up?
Yes, it just becomes burning hot, and you have to let it go.
Okay.
And she's just kind of like, look around. She's kind of giggling and amused with herself. And she points at one of the men and goes like this. And he pulls out a knife, and she just draws the finger across her throat, and the guy just cuts his own throat. And everybody is just freaking out now. We do a roll for the guys. I'll do them in groups of 2. So you got 9 left. And one more. 6. 2 guys go running off into the night, screaming bloody murder. You guys are now rushing back down. It was fairly close. You see a couple guys just dart off in panic. You see your men trying to arm themselves, but everything they touch, they just immediately drop. Like it's painful to touch whatever it is. And you see Maeve standing there, just kind of like giggling to herself, looking around.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
Was the sword given to me by the king of the whichever guys they were they the Christians or the pagans?
They're the southern Irish are pagan. The northern Irish
Pagan.
are the Christians.
Okay. Is there any pagan markings on the hilt or pommel of that, like a symbol, anything?
On the sword that he gave you?
Yes.
There would be a big raven carved into the pommel with some writing around it.
What do I know of raven? Like which fae is associated to the raven?
I'm going to have to dig out something real quick.
I believe it's the bitch we're dealing with. But anyway.
While that's happening, Boyden's going to attempt to tackle Maeve.
Oh, you're going to try to just grab her?
No, tackle her. Like, just weird ass magic. Unless failing that spirit save caused me to piss myself.
No, that was just to avoid the spell affecting your weapon. Okay, where's my god's list?
I think isn't it Morgan?
Yes,
it is the Morrigan. It's the Morrigan, exactly. Thank you, Coco. It's the Morrigan. Yeah,
the ward.
Let me know when I can act, sir.
Yeah, as soon as I'm within sight, I'm gonna draw my bow and shoot an arrow at that person I do not like.
Okay. Oh, the raven is associated with Lug. Lug of the long arm.
Lug is the gods, but that's for the gods, not for the she. So for Lug would be for the Tuatha De Danann, I believe, but for the she, it would be the Morrigan.
Oh, wait, this is not what I'm looking for. Why is this up? Okay. All right. So now, Boyden, you were closest. You're going to try to tackle her. What is your unarmed? At most, did we lose you?
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay, so what is your unarmed?
My unarmed is I think it's 0.
Okay, so straight 2d6 minus 2, please.
Okie dokies. I rolled a 4.
Okay. She just kind of sidesteps and blows you a kiss as you fall on your face.
Words, I'm gonna punch her in the jaw.
Okay, okay, what's your unarmed?
4. No, yeah, 4.
Okay, so plus 2, 2d6 plus 2.
I got an 11 plus 2, 13.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and what is your body bonus?
1.
Okay. 1d6 plus 1, please.
6 plus 1.
7. Yeah, her head snaps back, and you see like a little line of blood run down, and she just kind of looks at you wide-eyed, like shocked and impressed. At this point, who is said they're pulled out the bow? Is that you, Cormac?
Yeah, I pulled out my bow to fire an arrow at her.
Okay, you have a clear shot. She's standing right next to Khan, but he's to the side of her. You feel confident you can make that. What's your missile combat?
I believe it's plus 3. Plus 3.
Okay, short range plus 2 minus 2. So straight 2d6.
Okay. 9.
9, that will hit.
Take that. That's 2d6.
And it hits her in the right thigh pretty solidly. The arrow is sticking in there, and she lets out a yelp.
No, we killed you. Hopefully that resets her.
Okay, she is stunned, and the king and Cormac are both here. Cormac and Atmos were here. Francisco and the king are now arrived and may act directly.
If you don't mind, I'm going to run up, put the raven symbol in her face, and shout, "In the name of the Morrigan, Lug, and the Order of David, and all the holies of this world, Mab, I command you as King of Caroline and inheritor of Camelot and the sword Excalibur to release this child." What do I roll to try and use my will of against her?
Give me a 2d6 plus your spirit bonus.
Spirit. That's sprint. I was like 33. Yay! Sprint. Never mind. +4. Okay, God. Not a time to look like an asshole. 8
8.
total.
She kind of staggers and falls down on her knees and starts whimpering.
Who knew her weakness was long titles?
Again, I look at the Italian. You are a witty man.
I see this. I look at the deer. I just bolt it. I grab the deer by the antlers, see where there's a cut wound, and just bite into it.
And at this point, she looks up at you, Percival, and grabs hold of your shirt. She says, kill me quickly. I can't keep her away.
As you wish. And I push the sword through her heart.
And she gurgles up blood, and she slides back off the sword, and she smiles before her face just goes blank.
We must get off this cursed Fey.
Excuse me.
Bless you, whoever sneezed.
That was me. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Death of the Fae does that.
I don't even say. I keep eating the raw deer, thinking something will happen, and then I say, "Oh, what happened?"
Did that not go? Did I? Oh, there it is. All right, so you're all standing around camp. 2 guys ran off. You don't know where they are. The other guys are all pretty rattled, but they're glad that has been dealt with, and that what they thought was a pretty young girl is now gone after she
Bury her with the deer.
Bury the man who is dead.
Yes,
I will
bury him separately, please.
I will run off to try to find the men or try to track them, bring them back.
I just make a grave for the fallen.
Do you know what his religion was, Francesco?
I think he was pagan.
That's a wide cloth. Any idea where he was from?
I recall in my memory. No. It was a brothers-in-law. That's all I knew.
Well then.
Boyden tries to pick up his short sword. Is it still hot?
Oh, it's fine now. It's like there was
Okay.
never anything wrong with it.
Okay.
Oh, it's hot, but it's just like Fashion Week hot now, baby.
Yep. It was an illusion, in fact. That's why the wood got all hot.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Cormac, give me 2d6 plus your outdoor skill.
7, 12.
Okay. Yeah. After about an hour, you managed to round up both guys, and you drag them back to camp.
Let's go. We already dealt with this. We fought worse before.
Boyd is going to finish eating his salted pork until he gets dry mouth.
That happens very quickly. You get a couple bites.
It makes no sense.
Snap into it.
Why would she help us escape?
Well, there were 2 options. Either she was in control of herself when she did so.
Yes, but why would the person or the being who is against us help us escape?
No. I am saying whoever this was before Morgani took control of her. She was in control, then Morgana stole control.
So you think that Morgan took control of her since we found her?
I have no idea.
Morgan has a tendency of playing with her food, and she likes to toy with us constantly.
Have you encountered her before?
Yes.
Yeah. In the ice cave, right?
One of she took possession of one of your son's love interests. A girl by the name of Ava from the house of Cormac. What was the family?
Yes.
Oh, you know him. Okay.
She was also someone who was known to dabble in like black magic, just as like it was kind of like this cool dark thing. She was kind of a goth chick before her time.
She was hot too.
It is said Merlin is neither man nor woman, but I find witchcraft to be the women.
I'm just curious. Did you ever meet this Merlin?
What's up?
A what?
Did you ever meet King? Have you ever met Merlin?
Merlin.
Yes.
Doc, I assume I've met him or no?
You've met him in the dream, and then when you saw him in the cave, frozen.
In the dream and frozen in a cave, but not face to face, no.
We saw him in the cave as well.
You know the line I come from, yes? Who my father was?
I've heard stories, yes. I've heard stories indeed.
Very good.
I don't
My
know how much
father
it
told
was
me
then, but
tales of Merlin. The Christians believe he is the agent of the devil.
they do, we do. That is true.
Well, the Shia are afraid of him and the Fae respect him.
You know, it is very difficult to evaluate someone you never met.
He knows where Excalibur is.
And tell me, why is it so important to find this Excalibur?
You don't know the tale of Excalibur?
I know the tale. I know many tales.
England can never be united until Excalibur is in the hand of the rightful king.
So, our sword is essential to unifying all of this England. Because
my father's liege, Arthur, found the sword, was given the sword from the stone itself, they say. And then when he was sent to Avalon, was it Gawain or Percival who threw the sword back to the Lady of the Lake?
I believe it was Percival.
Percival.
My
Yeah,
namesake.
we're taking Excalibur basically as lore in this.
Okay. My namesake, Sir Percival, returned it to the Lady of the Lake, only to be returned when the true King of England returns. If Merlin's prophecy to me is to be believed, then I am to be that king.
Well,
listen,
this
King Percival, with all due respect, you can believe whatever you want. As long as you pay me, I'm fine with it.
while this
I will
is
pay
happening,
you happily, and you will give me the respect due to my title and position moving forward. I think I've tolerated enough of your disrespect for one lifetime, Italian. Are we agreed?
Circumstances. Let us keep going.
While this is happening, does Maeve have any valuables?
Oh,
There's the legitimate businessman we all know and love. She has a pendant under her dress, which is a ruby about the size of a quarter around.
Interesting. I'm gonna.
It's on a leather thong. Okay.
Who's wearing a leather thong? Ooh.
What do you do with it?
I'm gonna pop it into my pack.
Okay. I'm gonna just do some quick. Everybody sees him do this. You're all just kind of there talking, and you're all just kind of looking over. You're all looking at him, and you look up after putting.
No, I don't see him looting a dead body. For sake of ease of role playing, the king does not see him looting a dead body.
I definitely see him looting a dead body, and I go, what are you doing?
We're mercenaries. Don't judge me.
Oh my young. You get rid of it the first moment we have.
Is there any like inscriptions on it?
No, but it's very beautiful. It's got a weird, like, when you hold it up to the fire, it's got this really beautiful glow. In fact, give me a 2d6 plus your spirit bonus.
My precious.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It's going to be 12.
As you're looking at it, like, this is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. This is yours. This was clearly meant to be yours. Whenever this was dug out and cut up, clearly from the moment it was formed, this was destined to be your property.
Yes.
So much so that you immediately think you're so attached to it, you actually catch yourself. So and feel like you actually feel like you're being influenced by it. You realize this.
Oh shit! I'm going to toss it into the hole. Oh, dear.
2d6 plus spirit again.
Oh no. I rolled a 15.
Okay, you hesitate for a minute. It's almost like your hand is welded closed for a moment. Then you force yourself and you throw it into the hole.
Oh.
And again, you hear that weird little child's laugh on the wind.
Oh. Damn it!
I look at them. I
Don't
get
touch
back to my.
And the boys are now like looking around. Gentlemen, can we not be here? This is very disturbing.
Yeah, let's make movement to the town. It sounds funny, but the towns might be safer. Even though it was a boon to be here because whatever it is in these woods actually helped us.
How? We lost 2 men.
But we discovered we have a danger in our camp. If not for this, we would have still been going around with Maeve, and it would be like we had Eva walking amongst us when we went to the cave up north. Do you understand?
I take it we're going to be forced march without sleep, right?
Yeah, it's going to be exhausting, especially after your little ordeal. But you can make it there by dawn.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's go to the town by dawn, recuperate, and be on our way to hire a retinue of sailors so we can go sip to where we need to go.
Okay, now you guys remember Sam, of course. Sam
Yeah,
the miner.
Yeah.
That's one of your guys. He's one of the guys that are with you. You said you were taking him. He goes, I don't understand something. Why would the Fae want to help us?
Percival has a lineage. King, he's the king, and that the Fae like the king. Percival.
Do they? I mean, it seems every time you hear about the Fae interfering, it's always got some devious plot of their own going on. They don't seem to care much for men at all.
Percival, they like you? I look at Percival.
They like Camelot, and they want us to drive the Christians off the islands. The Christians with their one God have threatened them. The old ways are dying. If they can unify the kingdom under Excalibur, then the pagan rule will continue, and Christianity will fade as they see the true power of England again.
But Percival, you're a Christian.
No, I'm not.
I would still not trust the Fae. They do not accept any gifts because, and don't trust their words.
You can say that, but de facto, their gift saved us from a traitor.
I didn't see none of that. Khan might have.
It's a Loquito. Because of him, something happened that was to our benefit.
Is Khan look like he's under the influence?
He seems perfectly normal. He's just been very quiet since this all happened.
Does Khan look suddenly vulnerable to iron and salt?
Is Khan still seeing
Wait,
strings?
he's been bitching about salt this whole time. Oh.
No, King, that is because he likes flavor. He's flavor, which is weird for an Englishman, but you know.
Okay, so as the sun is coming up, you reach the town of Matsu. It's a big walled town with a thick palisade around it. It's looks like it's fairly large. It's probably about 2,000 people living here. It's mostly wooden buildings, wad and dauble, typical, dark age Irish town. There's one stone building in the center, a large tower, and it appears to have an inner wall on a motte with a vitrified wall, which is when they take a wooden wall, they slather it in tar and burn it till it becomes like this glass-like substance, which makes it hard. And there's a couple guys with spears, very ragged looking. They're wearing like leather jerkins, but not much in the way of armor, and they each have an axe on their belt. They're standing guard at the gate, and they see you all walk up, clearly exhausted and ragged. Oi, who goes there? You're a strange looking lot.
Hold on. We are here with the. I almost fall asleep on my horse.
We are mercenaries separated from our company and heading to Caswell. Was that the name of the city?
Cecil.
Cecil. You are on our way. We merely wish to stop, rest, resupply, and then move on. We bear no harm, no threat, and no malice towards you. May we enter?
Let's leave this up to the captain, if you wouldn't mind waiting here, gentlemen. He talks to the other guy and sends him running in. And about 10 minutes later, a big, heavy, burly guy using a spear almost as a cane. He's looked like he's seen more winters than he can count. But he's probably a very powerful man once in his day. He comes up, what's going on here? Mercenaries, eh? You're a strange lot. Look to be a mix of Britons and a blue-faced pick of all things in these islands. Well, I suppose you can sleep on the floor of the tavern if they'll have you. But we want no trouble. You got to take watch knots for your weapons. Those don't come out unsheathed in this town, or you're going to have a right amount of bit of trouble on you right way.
Understood.
And he makes they inspect you, make sure all your weapons are tied up and secure, and then they let you wander in. Yes.
I guess Grunt and I will go make camp outside.
Well, Grunt's on the ship.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll disappear into the woods and turn into a bird and sleep in the tree.
You do this out of the way out of sight. Or just like poof. That's not going to freak them out at all. His grandfather was a sparrow. Don't mind him.
He's Scottish, don't you know? They're all like that. Crazy people.
European or
Okay, so you're wandering through the town. You see a bunch of peasants doing their, peasant things, walking through the town. You're drawing a lot of stares, but nobody seems to want to interfere with you.
Okay.
I'm going to find the nearest inn.
There's only one. There's a mead hall in the center of town, big round building, single room. There's about a half dozen guys in there, mostly the older guys who aren't working anymore. They're all kind of sitting around tables. There's a young wench running around between the tables, gathering up plates and mugs.
I go to the counter and say, "Hi, I would like a room to sleep in, please."
A room? Oh, he would like a room, everyone. Grab a spot in the freaking hay, you asshole. And you see over in the corner, there's a big section where there's been hay thrown around on the floor. This is not like what you're used to at all. This is literally like you could sleep on the floor in the corner in the hay, basically. And everybody's laughing at you now. Like, Mr. Fancy Pants from the continent. Oh, he wants a room. Oh, a room.
I just stare at them. And just stare, like just that stare, until they decide maybe running their mouths is not a great idea.
Yeah, they're after a while they're like kind of, and one of them kind of raises a cup to you, kind of like, no offense, and they go back to their business and they'll kind of huddle around.
Again, I look at Cormac's with us, or are you at the boat?
No, I'm with you.
And I look at you and I go, no offense, but your island annoys me.
I'm not from here. I'm from the south. I agree.
Aren't we in the south?
Well, I'm from Moomane. We're in Lagan. So the next county over.
No, perhaps we should have gone there then.
Well, it's on the way. I'm not. Well, it's been 10 years. Maybe I'm accepted again. I had to leave in a hurry.
Boyden's
Well,
going to take his seat in the corner, and he's going to drink himself into a stupor.
Okay.
As he's doing that, I look at Francisco and I go, perhaps we need a watch regardless.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I just fall asleep on the hay.
You can sleep on the table like I am.
Sam's like, I'm in pretty good shape. I'll take a first watch.
Good idea, King Percival. I can take the morning watch.
Thank you.
And as you're getting ready to bed down, a young boy who's basically a scullion, who's running around, you see he comes back from the kitchen area, and he comes up to you, Percival, and tugs on your shirt.
Yes.
My father took me to Camelot once when I was young. And he winks at you.
I just look at him and go, beautiful place.
It is. It's a magical land, sir. And he nods.
So I sort of lean down to him and I go, I have no coin for you, boy. I've been a guest of the Vikings in Dublin and they took all I owned. But I picked up a dagger off someone along the way. You just give it to him. If you ever come to Camelot again, find me and return that dagger. And I give him a wink and then sit back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he tucks it into his belt and pulls his cloak around it so nobody sees it. And he like goes to bow, but then he stops himself. Yeah, thank you, sir. Good day to you, sir.
I'll roll over to Percival. Does he know who you are?
It would appear.
Do you think he's going to tell others? Is that, would that
Well,
be
I
a
think I
problem?
just bought his silence with the promise of future glory.
Possibly.
If not, we'll be fighting our way out of here. Peace not, sir, and be damned.
Yeah, I won't be the first time I fucking Lagans.
Nothing looks better on youngsters than a promise of future glory, I say, half asleep. Trust me,
Yes,
I know.
Nothing works better on me than some rest. So if you'll forgive me, gentlemen, wake me for a watch in the midnight. And I grab anything, like a bench, a barrel, a bucket, anything. Sit on it with my back into the two corners where the two corners meet, basically. Put my feet up and cross my arms and throne sleep. The important skill all kings develop, the ability to sleep on the throne.
Okay, things pass pretty uneventfully. It's probably like, by the time everybody's fully rested and up, it's probably like 3 a.m. So you got another 3 hours before the sun comes up, because you remember you got there basically at dawn. So you guys slept through the day. There's a bunch of people around. They've gone to the other side of the room to sleep. The people who are sleeping here, they're staying away from you because you're big, scary-looking bastards with weapons.
Are we all awake?
But yeah, at this point, everybody's up and getting around.
Let's leave now under the cover of night.
I couldn't agree more.
The boy set out some bacon for you and bread.
Oh, nice. Eat what we can and pack up some for the road, I would suggest. And bring some bread for Bird Boy.
Cut off little pieces and throw it at him.
Spit in his mouth. It's like Mama made.
I got an Alka-Seltzer. Watch this. Okay, so you guys set out. There's still 2 guys out front. They just kind of watch you leave. They don't say anything. You want to head pretty much due west at this point. And there is a large expanse of woods ahead of you, although there is a what's called the King's Road in these parts, but it definitely would not qualify as such in Caerleon. It's basically just a wide cart path.
I keep going like, this be the way. And I keep riding.
Okay. You guys travel for another day.
I'm
You,
head.
Mhm. I'm sorry,
I'm
what?
gonna head with my bird.
Oh, you're going to scout ahead with the bird? Okay. You see, farmers along the way. You see there's a lot of wildlife down here. There's a lot of stags, boar, but they basically stay away from the road. There's enough traffic that they're scared away from it. It takes you basically the day to get through the forest. You see the mountains up ahead of you in the west as you're getting ready to make camp again. And let me do my random table because we had so much fun with the last random table. Remember, boys?
Recruited an ogre and killed the wyvern. The same wyvern almost killed me.
Ah.
I look at Percival and I say, okay, before we continue, is there any other fable, lore, information I should be aware of?
Where are you? Oh, okay, I see. I'm still back here.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are okay. You're just passing out of the woods. Do you want to keep pushing for a little while to get away from them, or are you just going to make camp right outside in the shade of the woods?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. You notice there is a party behind you as you've cleared the woods about 20, 30 yards or so. About a dozen guys. They're carrying spears. They look to be hunters. And they seem to be clocking you pretty tight. They're not approaching you, though.
Hey, we take a break for 5 minutes, let them overpass us, see what they do, okay?
We can do that.
I go off the road and signal to everybody, follow me, and just take a short rest behind some trees.
Okay, so you're going to head off the road and give them room to go by?
Give them room to pass, looking at them very carefully as they do.
Okay. They walk by you. They kind of give you a glance, but they keep going.
After they have some distance, we just go like 50 yards. We just get back on the road and continue slower than they do. Let them pick up the distance.
Okay. Well, you're trotting along a little slower, and as you round a bend around the hill, you see those guys and about 30 other guys standing there in the road. And one big gentleman who's dressed in what probably passes for finery in these parts, although it looks rather gaudy and ill-kept. Gentlemen, I am the king of this, whatever we'll call this hill. Now the king demands a tax. Will you pay the king's tax?
I don't know who you are.
Bring forth your champion, your majesty, and I, king of this spot of the road, will bring forth mine. If your champion defeats my champion, your tax will be had. But if we defeat your champion, you will grant us right of passage through your fair and noble lands.
An interesting idea. See, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of you. I think not.
Well then, to all you men who stand by this idiot, I apologize to your mothers for your cold graves in the dirt should you raise sword against us. Make your minds up. Die at our blades or let us pass.
I'm
I
on
have
a.
What
no
is-
time for this.
What is your influence skill?
Influence skill.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. I'm attractive, so I have a +1 to reaction rolls. I'm fearless, which is not helping in any of these situations. Because I'm therefore I have something called leadership and influence as quirks, and my influence skill is 6.
Ooh, that's right. You have the
Flip.
special bonus. Okay, 2d6 plus 6.
Please don't fail me now. Grand total of 3, 9, 10, 11. I rolled 5s.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to roll for these guys in groups. The other one's left, so I'll re-roll for them. The big guy looks like he wants to bluster some more, but he notices everybody else has just stepped out of the road behind him. He goes, we'll let this pass this one time. Consider this a gift from the King of the Hill.
Your Majesty,
Remember my
wise.
magnanimity.
It will be remembered until time immemorial. Gentlemen, shall we?
Just keep going.
And you head down. As you're going through the valley, you hear him yelling at people back there, calling them bitches and cowards.
Sorry, unless you guys want experience points, I cannot get us out of fights. It's up to you.
It's not how it actually works in this game. So it's
Okay, good.
No,
Then,
no. Yeah, there's nothing to be gained just from fighting, unless you want to get their cool stuff. And they didn't have anything that looked
one of us
terribly
clearly
cool.
likes shooting the dead, but it ain't.
Okay, okay, so after another, we'll say, 2 days on the road, pretty uneventful. Over the hill, you see the town of Chesil. This is a pretty big town for Ireland. It's other than Dublin and Leach in the north, the capital of the north. This is probably the largest city, one of the few that can be called a proper city. There's probably about 8,000 people live here. It's got a proper stone wall. It's circular. There is a stream that runs through it. Large gatehouses at the front and back with roads heading in and out on each side. And you see a large army assembled there.
Banners.
The banners of the king. It looks like he beat you back. He and his boys are just returning to the town.
Let's hope
some
that's
good luck
good
for
news.
once.
Okay, and you head down the hill, and somebody grabs his attention, and is in fact the king, King Sayan, guiding up to you. Oh, praise be all the gods that you made it here safe. I hope your trip was uneventful.
There's a bandit group calling themselves the King of the Hill about a half day back the way we came, if you're looking for something for your men to kill.
Connor, sir, that asshole is at it again. Go cut his fucking head off finally, will you? Right away, sir. And he grabs up like a dozen guys, and they start heading off in that direction. My deepest apologies, gentlemen. He's a rude boy. He'll be
My
dealt
pleasure.
with. But since you're here, you look like you haven't had a proper rest since the last I seen you, and for some time before that, from the look of things. Come, you will be guest in my home, and we will feast tonight, and you all have proper beds to sleep in.
Can't say no to that.
Bath would be a
good.
great and noble gift, Your Majesty.
And in the morning, we will send out men in a ship to meet up with yours, and you will have a proper crew to take you wherever you need to go.
For the love of God and all that is holy, Francisco, please make sure that there's something that will let our good mate there not kill them as they try to get on the ship.
He is more capable than you said at all. As long as you meet him with food.
So long as he doesn't kill the first 5 men who try and get on the ship because he's protecting it.
He may be, the other 2 are probably.
Okay. Well, these guys will be showing up on boats to board it. So, are you going to give them a token of any kind, or tell them to tell them anything?
Give them this, and I give him part of my armor. Just give them this. He'll know.
All right, sir.
Little did they know he would not know.
You killed Sir Francesco. I will avenge him.
Actually, those two other guys who are probably smarter than that with him.
Are they going to really stop him? The
No,
ogre
but
seems
they probably will
pissed.
convince him.
Bodies are flying into the water.
Okay, so we're 10 minutes out. This looks like a good place to stop. Is everybody up for next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Are we gonna be doing this weekly moving forward?
Well, we're in the stretch. We're 17. There will be 3 episodes left in this this campaign. We could do 2 weeks.
Let's check my
Let's do.
calendar. Hang on, I
Oh.
gotta check my calendar. I forget things. I'm old now. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so we'll pick this up next Sunday, which will be the 18th. And thanks to everybody who